What is going on, my lovely Taurus squad? Guys, I am sorry I've been MIA. I got so freaking sick. I thought I was like gonna die. It was terrible. But I'm finally better, thank God. So thank you guys for all your patience. I just wanna just hug the crap out of you guys. Alright, I knew I had to drop a Taurus video today. So I hope you guys are doing well. Let's see what's been going on because it's been a crazy 2 weeks for me. So I hope it's been good for you guys. All right. Now, let me just turn my phone over because mofos love to hit me up when I'm working. But let's see what is going on, guys. All right. Now, guys, today is Thursday, March 20th when I'm recording this, but whenever you guys find this reading is when it's meant for you. All right, this could be your energy that I'm picking up on, or the energy of someone or something around you. Okay. Now, disclaimer, guys, I will never contact you directly for a reading. If someone does, that is a scammer pretending to be me. So please be careful, my loves, and do not get got. All right, without further ado, Taurus squad, let's see what's going on. Now, guys, I don't know if it's my algorithm because, just how they say, doctors can't operate on themselves. As a reader, I like to watch, when other people read for Taurus, but I don't know if it's just my algorithm and maybe people haven't been posting, or like the people who do post it just like doesn't resonate at all. So I don't know. Let's see what's going on. Okay. All right. So we're going to start with the past here, Taurus. We have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Seven of Cups reversed. Okay. Let's get one more. And we have the Page of Swords. So let's see what is at the bottom here. The Ace of Wands. Behind that, we have the Ten of Swords, Queen of Cups reverse, Queen of Wands. Okay. So with the Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands here, there could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy or Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy around you. Okay. But let's put all that to the side for a second. Let's just talk about the feelings here. Okay. On a good note, Taurus, with the Ace of Wands, this is all about taking charge, being very passionate about a new path you're going to take. Okay, something incredible happening for you. But right before this happening, I feel like you guys got to a point where something got to the point of no return. Okay, there was something that you were not happy in. All right, there's something that you're like, I'm not vibing with this. This is not the life I choose. Okay, and I feel like you guys are able to kind of take this distasteful energy and transmute it into something you're going to have so much passion towards. There's something towards that you have released yourself from, because let's face it, you weren't going to hit the success you wanted with this in your life. All right. And I'm not talking about just money, guys. I'm talking about in love. I'm talking about how you feel about yourself. I'm talking about just, things that, again, doesn't have to be monetary. Okay. There's just something that it's like, as long as you were around something, or as long as you had a certain mindset, or as long as you had certain habits, there's just, you weren't going to tap into what you truly wanted to tap into. Okay. So there's just this balance you're getting in your life now. All right, so we're going to break these down. We're going to start with your past and let's see what's going on. All right, so the first card we have here is the Nine of Wands. I'm sorry, the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Lisette, can you still read tarot after 2 weeks? Let's see. All right. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Why is this here? We have Queen of Wands. Okay, flying, flying, flying. We have the Queen of Wands that just came out. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. And we have the Chariot here. Okay. So there's a few things happening. one, there's something that like Taurus, this shit really had you spread so thin. Okay, like this had you like gasping for air, I feel. And I feel like you were really, really being tested. Like somebody was testing you, gangster, and you don't want to do that with the Taurus. We're quiet for a reason because we know what we're like when we get really, really mad or pushed to a certain point. Okay, ask any of my exes who fucked up. They still call me crazy. Nah, you made me crazy, right? Anyways, so there's something here, guys, that it was just in your life for a long time. Something was just so overdue for change because it was just spreading you very thin. Okay. And you guys are able to release whatever this is. Okay. And you guys take off. Okay. There could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius that's significant in all of this. Okay. But you really take charge of your life in a certain way. And this is something that promotes a lot of healing within you as well. Okay. Yeah, you guys are putting a lot of work in. Some of you could be doing this, with a strong love at your side or just a strong love for yourself if there's no one else in your life. But there's something that gets you guys to working, you know? Um, Now, Taurus, you're not going to want to hear this, but I'm going to say it anyways. All right? If any of you guys were struggling with something in the past, especially if it was monetary, okay, it was actually for a reason. Okay. And the universe is funny like that. The universe will put us against certain walls so that we never get cornered into that wall again. But sometimes we just need to be pressed up against it once to learn what it feels like to be up against that wall. Okay. So I feel like there's something in your life where you lacked in something, or it's just something that did not make you feel good. You did not feel abundant. This doesn't have to, it might not have to do with money. This could be something that has to, like, let's say you had family that when you were around them, you felt like shit. Okay? Spirit pushed that on you. All right? Whatever struggle this was, Spirit purposely allowed it to happen. Okay? That was part of the plan. Why, Taurus? Because we asked for big things. All right? So when you want big things, that comes with a lot of big responsibilities, which comes with big lessons sometimes. All right? Would you want to learn a very tough lesson in life while you have $50 in your bank? All right. Or do you want to learn that tough lesson when there's $50 million in the bank and now that shit is compromised and now people want to claim it? You can't really come after me. All right, bitch, take my $50. I'll get that shit right back. It's $50, So there's something where it felt like a big loss. Taurus, it was for a reason. All right. It was for a reason. Because you guys know when it comes to, especially like material abundance and things like that, that's where our sign thrives. Okay. That's our birthright. Okay. We're just masters of it. Are we born masters of it? No. I mean, unless you come from a very wealthy family and it's just handed to you, good for you. But for most of us, we don't have that. Okay. For most of us, we don't grow up with Daddy Warbucks. Okay. But it's something that it's an innate ability within us. Okay. It's something that we're supposed to excel at. All right. We're usually the people that people should be coming to. Hey, what do you think I should do with this money? Should I put it to the side? Should I invest it? You know what I'm saying? Like Tauruses, that's where we're supposed to be once we get to that place. Okay. So something had to happen, and it's for the best, guys, because there's so much celebration that is coming into your life now. Now, bear with me, guys, because 2 days ago I could not even get out of bed. Like, you guys should have seen me praying yesterday. I'm like, oh my God, I have energy. I cleaned my entire house and then fell asleep. So, yeah, here we are. Now, the next card, guys, we have for the past is the Seven of Cups reversed. So, this is an aha moment, okay? When the Seven of Cups is upright, you don't really know what's in these cups, right? But when you turn it over, everything falls out. You know what you're dealing with. So why is the Seven of Cups reversed here? We have the Temperance card reversed. Excuse me. And we have the Hierophant. Give me a second, guys. All right. Now you guys realize something in your past that you know your spirit didn't resonate with it anymore. Okay. Again, guys, that was part of the plan. Okay. If there's anyone like in your life or a group of people in your past, they're like, and it was something against you, jokes on that energy. Okay. Because there's something that it was distasteful. Your spirit didn't feel good about it. But spirit, the universe itself set that up. That was part of the plan. That was supposed to happen. Okay, it's like that meme. It's the guy from what, The Big Bang Theory, where he's like, "Why would you do that? Why?" And then he turns the page. He goes, "Oh, okay, that's why." It's one of those moments, but maybe some of us Tauruses haven't seen the why part, or how it all connects, or how it makes sense, or how it's to our benefit. Now we have the Page of Swords. All right, so we'll see why this is here. But yeah, whatever was causing an imbalance, guys, it was supposed to be there. There's something that Spirit wants you to learn from it. Okay? Because you guys were dealing with some very dark, toxic shit here. Okay? So, Page of Swords, why is it here? Five of Pentacles. As expected. King of Swords reverse. Okay? So there could have been Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy around you guys, okay? But there's just something that you became so honest and you're like, fuck this, okay? The King of Swords reverse, I hate this card. It's my least favorite card in the deck, okay? Next to like the Devil. But with the King of Swords reverse, this is someone that can be abusive mentally, physically, emotionally, or verbally. This is someone that only thinks about themselves. This is someone that they don't care how they're fucking you over, as long as it benefits them in some way, like they're gonna do it. Okay. I've made this example before, but this is someone that's like, hey, I'll give you a donut if you burn Taurus's house down, or if you allow us to burn Taurus's house down. And they're like, yeah, fuck yeah, I want to try that donut. And so you're going to let someone's house burn down so you can eat a donut, you piece of shit? You know what I'm saying? So that's like that sort of energy. But the King of Swords reverse can also be us in some cases. This is not always a bad card, okay? Sometimes the King of Swords reverse is simply just matching the energy of something and acting accordingly, okay? Say you're trying to I don't even know what example I could use, okay? But there's a situation here, guys, where it's like, I don't think you just like la 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 la, just like skipping, slowly and smiling. I don't think that was what was gonna get you out the door. I think you had to fuck a bitch up, okay? Maybe not literally. Maybe you had to fuck up someone's feelings, all right? But you had to show a side, all right? So that could have been some of you just matching the energy of something. And now you look crazy. You look like an asshole. All right, well, so be it. All right, because the situation could have gotten you to the point where you had no choice but to be one. Yeah, Tauruses are chill. Oh, Tauruses, you guys like to eat food. You're so chill. You don't go anywhere. Be original, okay? Nah, Tauruses are chill because we know what it's like when we're not. That's why we're chill. I know what I'm like when I'm pissed off. That's why I walk away from things that piss me off. All right, it's not worth going to jail for, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's keep going. All right. But yeah, there's something here that you guys, like, you had to leave something out in the cold. Like, something is done cold turkey here. Okay. And this is the best choice you guys could have made, because now this like propels you into creation mode, and this propels you into happiness. Okay. After so much imbalance that you were dealing with. And look at this motherfucker right here. All right. You had this devil just grabbing onto you, and like, everywhere you'd go, you're like, what's that weight? And you look back and the devil's on your coattail. This wasn't it. Because again, we're lovers, not fighters. And if we're fighting, you have to push us really, really hard to get there. So 3 of Pentacles, you guys get to a place where you can build once this is happening. Once it's done happening, rather. So present moment, what is going on for squad? What is going on for squad? Four of Pentacles. We have the Strength card. I'm sorry, guys. My dog is looking at me so concerned. She's like, Mom, who pissed you off? I'm sorry. The way that she's looking at me, guys. All right, so we have the Page of Cups and we have the King of Cups. All right, so there could be some Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. But the biggest thing I see, guys, is that you are protecting yourself. All right, you're not going to be accessible to just anyone or anything. People are not just going to always know what's going on with you. Okay? Because you guys are getting into something where it's like you're excited. There's a lot of passion there. There's this fire underneath your ass, you know? Why is this Four of Pentacles here? Five of Cups reverse. And guys, you're protecting yourself in the most beautiful way possible because you're protecting yourself in a way that brings healing. Okay, you know who or what has hurt you. You're not going to let those sort of energies around. Okay, and it seems like being a Taurus, like it's like on a daily practically for us that we're just like, oh yeah, I could do without that. Oh yeah, no, I'm good off that. Like I just feel like every day there's someone that just says something that I'm like, that was stupid. You know, and it's not even something you gotta call out. It's just you just like internalize it like that was really dumb. Okay, keep it moving, right? You guys are in a place that you're very, very sure of yourselves. Okay. And there's something that you're building that you always knew you were going to build. All right. Because the High Priestess is all knowing. You always knew something was going to happen for you that's worth being celebrated. And that's something that you're coming into alignment with. Because of what you're holding yourself back from. Because of what no longer has access. For some of you, this is specifically some of you stacking your bread right now, saving your money, okay? I don't know who needs to hear this, but you don't need that red sweater that costs $2,000, okay? Take yourself to fucking, I don't know, Costco or something. They got red sweaters. That bitch is going to be like 13 bucks. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? But you guys are onto something, okay? With this Three of Pentacles, you holding back whatever you've been holding back because there's just something that something wasn't stable. There wasn't an equal give and take with something. Okay. And now that you take a step back from something or several things, okay, there's so much that you're able to build now, and you see that. You're seeing like every part of your life. You're seeing how things are building up. Okay. I feel like you guys are starting completely over. For some of you, you're really strengthening the relationship you have with someone, okay? Or for some of you, there's someone new who's coming in, okay? And I've been seeing that for a minute for Taurus, so I'm going to just put that out there. Now, Taurus, your center card here is the Strength card. This is your center card, your central energy, what everything taps into, okay? You guys really stood your ground through all that. You guys really made it through that. You really did that. Why is the Strength card here? Like, guys, people sent you into the jungle like, oh yeah, this bitch is gonna die. And you come back with the lion on a leash, like, stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. All right, like you guys went into something that was very, very conflicting, and you came out being the master of the beast. You came out taming the beast. Okay, that's why it like backfires. Like when you try to put a highly evolved Taurus or someone that wants to do a lot as a Taurus, when you put us in a place where you wanted us to feel like shit, you wanted to put us down, you kicked us down, like you just taught us how to be more resourceful. All right, you expanded our knowledge. Like now we can fight even harder. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I always tell people, if you don't like a Taurus, just leave them alone. I say this in every reading, just leave them alone, because when you try to teach something to a Taurus, when you try to humble a Taurus, you just prepare that Taurus more for the world, and that fucks you over at the end if you don't want to see them do well. And that's what happened. Someone threw you to the lions and you came out taming it. Let's get one more for this present moment here, the center card. And we have the Emperor reversed. Okay. Okay, and here you are, because I'm like, wait, is the Emperor reversed Taurus? Okay, no, you're right here. Okay, so Taurus, there's something you're going to do very, very well in, but there's this energy. This is like, this is someone very manipulative. This is someone who has tricks up their sleeve. This is someone that, if they take power, they completely, like, they just use it for the wrong thing. Okay. This is a very corrupt energy. So it's like, think of like the king of corruption and then just the king of success, like bumping heads, you know? And it's just like, you're always going to come out like, how far is corruption going to get you? You know what I'm saying? I need another card here on this Emperor reversed. Tell me more. Eight of Pentacles, Three of Swords reversed. Okay. You know, the fact that this is the center, okay, this is something that was important to you guys, okay? For you guys, there's at least one significant person that you're just like, ooh, you're not who I thought you were, okay? There's something that kind of like threw you off. Or there's something that could have had you operating in a way where like you felt like you had imposter syndrome, okay? And what's so important is that this energy tried so hard to humble you and to destroy you. And that ends up being the very thing that once you healed from it, which I feel like a lot of you have, a lot of you are over this, okay? But whether you are or not, there is healing here, okay? But you guys are going to work in a way where you haven't seen yourself working like this before. You never thought that you'd have to work in this way. But again, people want to teach you things. People want to humble you. People want to put you in your place. People want to tell you you're not worthy of certain things. Okay? So maybe you ran with that for a while. Okay? But it had you operating in a way that you didn't expect to do this. Okay? You're like, well, I didn't expect to do this without this person. I didn't expect to do this without their support. Didn't expect to, but now I had to adjust. All right? And now that's adding shit to your resume. That's giving you more survival skill. Okay? It's like, Taurus, I'm going to put you out in the jungle. Let me teach you 75 more ways to survive, even though I want you to die out there. It's like, huh? All right? So you were set up with all these like survival tactics. Okay? So y'all can make it. And you guys are healing because you're no longer having to work from that survival place. All right, and that's what I spoke about in the last reading I did for Taurus, I believe, or the reading before that. Okay, but you guys have been waiting for this breakthrough. A lot of you were saying, you know, I can't wait till I get to the point that this doesn't have such a hold on me. I can't wait till I can think about this and not feel bitter. All right, I can't wait till I can see somebody and not want to punch them in the face. And that's where a lot of you are. Okay, but aside from that, there's something that you're working on very, very, like, you're putting in your time, okay? You're rolling up your sleeves for this, okay? You had to wait, guys, to get to this point. Because whatever this was in your past, guess what? You weren't going to have success with this. It was either or. Either the misery of this, okay, or success. Because while this was in your life, there was no success. And you know that now. You know spirit wasn't going to allow it. So Page of Cups, and we have this King of Cups. So very strong Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. What's up here? Why is this here? Some sort of offer is coming in, Taurus. Okay. World card reversed. Now there's something happening for you here. Okay. Where you're in a position where you're no longer worried about things anymore, Taurus. Or you're not worried about something you were worried about. Okay. And you see yourself being able to just manifest a lot and do a lot. And you're extremely happy. Okay. I feel like something unexpected is coming in. And this could be something unexpected from someone or something that you already know existed. Can I get another card, please, for this world card reversed? The Knight of Pentacles. If it's not someone, and guys, this isn't going to be like an ex who's like an asshole and mistreated you and now they're coming back to help you. No, 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 no. Okay, this is not anything that's ever been bad. Okay, if it was bad, leave it in the past, please. God, please. You know, but this is something that maybe it's like a dream that you dropped. Maybe you went through a lot of shit and now it's back in your heart and now you want to do it and now you have the energy to do it. But there's something that's resurfacing, and now that you've done all this clearing out space, it's time. But you had to get to this place. All right, you had to say no to a few people, places, and things. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever this is that's coming back, it's actually a very, very good thing. And it's something that's very unexpected. And it could be from someone or something that you haven't heard from in a while. Okay, but guys, I'm again, all right, I'm not talking about that person who fucked you over and who's gonna fuck you over again. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about something that you're just like, okay, I guess that'll never happen in my life. Ugh, I guess I'll just have to settle for mediocrity, you know? No. Okay, this is gonna be something else. This is gonna be like, hey, Taurus, wasn't it always your plan to do this? Well, I actually have somebody. I told them about you and let's do it. All right, this is something revisiting your heart that now you're capable because you've cleared all this dumb shit out. Okay? For anyone who's new, I am a Taurus as well, so don't ever think I'm talking shit to you, all right? I'm in the same battlefield with y'all, all right? And we about to fuck shit up because I'm sick of people playing. Stop playing with me. Taurus, you guys, you know who the fuck you are when you show up for yourself. You know who you are. Okay? You know who you are. You know what you could do. And it's funny, guys, because me, I've been slowly getting back to me. Like, I've been slowly, before I got really sick, I was working out every day. I used to be a personal, well, I'm still certified, but I used to be a personal trainer, a fitness model, all that. So when I'm like, oh, I'm going back to the gym, and there's people that, like, they don't know much about the gym, and they'll be like, oh, well, you have to do this, this, this. I'm like, stop. I'm like, yo, that's my, like, stop. I'm a master of that. Stop. You know, you guys never forgot who the fuck you are. All right, so don't let your times of like, oh, you felt like shit. Oh, you were depressed. That does not fucking define you. You're still who you were before that. You can still tap into that. Don't forget who the fuck you are, Taurus. Anyways, I digress. Let's keep going. All right, so moving forward into the future, what can we expect? I'm okay, I promise. Yo, my dog's just like, like, Ma, you good? We have the 7 of Swords. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the 6 of Cups. Nine of Cups at the bottom. And what's below this? Death card, Queen of Pentacles. Guys, nah, fuck that shit. This is our time. That's all this is saying, guys. Everything is changing in your favor. That's it. Okay? Remember, the Hierophant came out before with all the bullshit that was going on, which, again, means that Spirit allowed you to go through certain things for a reason. Spirit knew that it was going to do something to your character, that when you came out, ooh, when you came out of that time, no, you're on some like assassin shit, you know, like you're completely unstoppable. Like people don't know that they created a monster. All right, there's really people, guys, that try to humble you, and now they're like, fuck, if I just would have been nice to Taurus, they still would have been in their head, or maybe they would have been more insecure. But nah, they learned to thrive without me, and now they're more sure of themselves than ever. Fuck, you see how that backfires? Idiots. Anyways, Seven of Swords. Why is this here? Why is the Seven of Swords here for your future? Okay, too many cards flipping here, but I got the first one that flipped. We got the Judgment card upright. I said this in the last reading, my loves. Work in silence. Okay? Just do what you got to do. Do not tell people what you're building. Just show up. That's it. People, they're going to... Taurus, you're not going to be working on a small scale. People are going to hear about what you're doing eventually. It doesn't even have to come from you, but everyone's going to be talking about it. Okay? You guys, there's going to be some sort of like passion here. All right? Something that you're putting your all into. Keep it to yourself, but keep doing it. Spirit gives you the complete okay. All right? This could be a lot of things, guys. This could be a project that you're passionate about. Shit, you could meet someone that you're really, really into, and you could just fall for them. And you're like, you know what I'm saying? Spirit's like, keep it to yourself at first, okay? But there's something you're going to be building on. Keep it to yourself. And guys, this is something that you're not going to feel the same. Your life is just going to feel completely different in the best way possible. Okay? Again, this is something where you're going to be very celebrated, and you realize that you've dodged a lot of major bullets. Okay? This is something where you're really going to be celebrated after all of this. All right? We have the Eight of Wands. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. We have the Two of Pentacles reversed. Get one more card here at least. Three of Cups. Guys, I'm weird for this maybe, but I feel like in this case, the Eight of Wands and the Chariot kind of have like similar energies. We had the Chariot in the beginning of the reading. But with this Eight of Wands, I just see this like as a lot of action and opportunity. Like imagine this one being like, oh, Taurus, I need you here for this. And then Taurus, I got this opportunity. And Taurus, here's a payout you weren't expecting. And Taurus, boom, boom, boom. And you're just like, ah, God, shower me down, you know? But there's going to be so much happening for you that it's just like, I just see it propelling into your life. And again, this is going to be something worth celebration. This is something where it's like, Mom, quit your job. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that sort of energy, or something where it's just like, it was just so long overdue. And Tauruses have had a heavy, like, past decade. So it's time. It has to be time, right? And you wake up to the fact that you were actually never thrown off course. Some of you may feel like you wasted a lot of time. No, you were going through things that you had to go through. You asked for a lot. So when you ask for a lot in life, you got to understand that the lessons, you got to go through a lot of lessons to be able to be sure that you can, control what it is that's coming in. Okay. If there's somebody that, if I give them $500, they fumble it like that. Why am I giving you 500 million? You're not ready for that type of debt. You know what I'm saying? So there's just something where like you ask for something so big. So Spirit's like, okay, you want to handle that? I'm going to put you through some shit. You sure? It's going to be worth it. But here we go. Okay, and that's what's happening. And it works out because you're celebrated in it all. Okay? You're celebrated in it all. Okay. Six of Cups. We have the Magician. And we have the Two of Wands reversed. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, when you go into this celebration thing, 4:44 on the clock, when you go into this celebration, guys, whatever that dark, toxic energy was in your past is going to be talking so much shit. All right? Why? Because you're really, really, really happy. All right? And it breaks my heart that anyone is going to feel the need to talk shit. Because if anybody knew your story, they would know that you deserve it, all right? They would know what you went through. They would shed a few tears with you. They would be like, yo, my bad, dog. I didn't know you went through all that. You know what I'm saying? But someone's going to see you so happy. And it really, really pisses them off. Why? Because now an energy from the past is like, damn, I chose the wrong path. I should have been kinder to Taurus. I should have fucked with Taurus more. I should have trusted Taurus. I should have been more loyal to Taurus. All right, guys. There's going to be an energy, and this, again, with the Six of Cups here, this is something from your past that is going to be like, I fucked up. All right? Like, think about, like, I don't know, like the guy who took Beyonce to prom. I don't know if that's the story, but someone broke her heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, yikes. Like, you would have been living nice right now. You know, weird energy. But you're going to do so well that it's going to make people reconsider who they are in life and how they come off and how they treat people. You are going to be someone's lesson. And I'm here for it. Because you didn't ask for nothing. You didn't ask for none of the weird shit. Yet it came to you anyways. Okay, let me get one more card for this. We have the Hanged Man. Okay. Ooh. And you're just, I don't even see you guys saying anything. Like, I don't see you guys, like, looking back and like, hey, that's what you get, bitch. Like, I don't even see that. I honestly see you being so unbothered. Okay? Because whoever did whatever they did to you, like, someone really fucked up. So that's something that is just closed out, and there's nothing you have to say about it. There's nothing you're gonna go back and, like, put something in someone's face. No. Like, you already knew the bed you made when you did that. Now go lie in it. Like, this is just something you see as done. Like, when you look back at this energy, you're like, oh my God. I wouldn't even be surprised if some of you feel bad for this energy. You're going to be like, oh my God, you're so unstable. Oh my God. You have so many blockages in your life. Woo! Good luck with that. But I don't care because I'm good. You're here happy because wish fulfillment came in. Okay? So y'all are fine. Y'all are fine. Okay? And again, this is not something that you look back at and it's like you want to get your lick back, you want to get your revenge. Nah. Just the fact that you're about to come up or that you already came up in the way that you did, that within itself was karma. You doing well was all you had to do. That's your revenge. That's it. Live your best life. All right. Now, let's get some cards of advice, guys. Let's see what Spirit has to say about this. And if this is resonating with you guys so far, there's links in the description below to donate, as well as my wish list if you guys want to surprise me and bless the home. All right. And my website is there as well if you guys need a personal reading. Okay. Now, I only left, I had to take a lot of readings down, guys, because just so many came in. And people think I'm Amazon, and I'm not Amazon. You know, one person reading for thousands, and people are like, you didn't send it to me in 2 minutes. What the fuck is wrong with you? So yeah, guys, I had to take a lot of the stuff down. All right. I only have emergency readings, and then there is one regular reading there, but those come out within 24 hours, okay? I left it like that because I know less people go to them, okay? That way I could catch up. All right, my loves, let's do this. Let's see what's going on. What is the advice, Spirit? Dude, you just been staring at me this whole time? My dog, guys. I'm gonna go give her a big hug when I'm done with this. Big old hug. We have the Hanged Man reversed now. Knight of Wands reversed. Okay. Let's see where this is going. King of Pentacles reversed. See, Taurus, like, you know how I said, I don't even think you guys are gonna like want to go back and like be like, ah, in someone's face, like, haha, look what I did, you know? This confirms it. You're not gonna do that, okay? Because maybe initially or in the past you were really, really offended, or you felt very bitter or angry or sad or anxious or whatever. Something had a huge hold on you. That hold is completely gone. Okay, and if it's not there yet, trust me, you're gonna get there. All right, there's just a hold that this fucked up energy in the past had, and it's just not there. It literally has, like, I don't even want to say zero power. Zero's too big of a number. We need to get into the negatives. All right, it has no power. All right, so when it comes to that, you're not gonna put any sort of effort, like not even the effort to talk shit, even though now you have the ability to. All right, you're going to have the ability to drive by someone's house in your dream car. You're going to have the ability to be like, yeah, that house right there is mine. You're going to have that ability. You're not going to do it because you don't have to. And again, you're going to look at a situation and you see how sad it is. Where it's like, yo, I don't have to do anything. You just living in your own skin is revenge within itself. The fact that you're you and you wake up and you look in the mirror and you're yourself, shit. I don't have to do anything. That's how drastically your life changes. Your life changes so drastically that you're like, nah, like, I'm gonna pray for you. I hope you figure it out. And you genuinely mean it because you're just like, damn. And you realize that maybe something wasn't even about you. Maybe people were just in such dark places that you were just a convenient punching bag. But, ooh, if anybody ever made a wrong choice in punching bag, it was this time. Should have chosen another punching bag. But people live and they learn. Okay? So yeah, you're solo. You're not doing this. You're out on your own. Like, you know, if someone pulls up like, yo, Taurus, let's just squash the beef. Your butler's gonna open the door. They're gonna be like, yeah, Taurus is not going to be back in the country for another few months. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not even getting your hands dirty. You're not even like, ooh. Imagine being so significant that it's like you're not even in my thought bracket. Not tax bracket. You're not in my thought bracket. Like, that's how insignificant something's going to feel. They're not even in your thought bracket. Ooh. Oh, I love us. Yep, Queen of Swords reverse. I mean, this is just you guys, like, you guys are so unavailable, it's not even funny. Okay? It's not even funny. And this is something that, like, a lot of you foresaw. Even if it was deep down, you foresaw this going down. Okay? And there's going to be a point where it's like you have a decision of whether or not you want to interact with this messed up energy. But again, you just don't feel the need to because you've recovered from everything. Like, any low feelings, any feelings of lack at all that this energy had you in tune with, that's just not your reality anymore. Okay, so you don't need validation from this place anymore. You don't need to get a good job, Taurus. You don't need none of that. All right, you don't need none of that. None of it at all. Guys, you like my shirt? Shout out to Erica. Okay, movement of the matador accepts bulls, not red. You know what I'm saying? So they were moving weird. Okay? Five of Pentacles reversed, you're just so grateful and you've recovered so much that you're just like, yo, I'm not even mad at you anymore. If anything, thank you. Like, if I had not gone into that forest or that jungle with the survival skills that you forced me to learn, I would not be doing this well. So genuinely, I hope you heal. And I hope you find happiness. Oh my God, I'm so sorry your life is in shambles. Anyways, did you guys book my flight yet? Thanks. First class. No, not the seat. I want the room. Yeah, the room with the bed and my own closet, my own closet and bathroom. Yeah, that's the plane ticket I want. 30,000, that's it? We out. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. And you guys are going to reach a point in your life that you always knew you were going to reach, but there was like a little point where you might question yourself a little bit. All right? But things that were a problem in your past, it's so insignificant now. All right? So it's beyond you being mad at anybody or anything like that. They're insignificant. That's even worse. A Taurus feeling nothing towards you that's a painful experience. That's painful. Let's get one last card here. Yeah, so you're just not going to say anything. You guys aren't going to be mean. You're not going to bite back, all right? Hurt people, guys. So you don't even feel the need to fight, okay? Just the fact that people acted the way they did, you already know that they're struggling. And you overcame it. You came out of that jungle and you tamed the lion. And I'm here for it. And I love you guys so much. Until next time, take care, my loves.